morning. Today is October 11th, 2016. It is now going on 6 a.m. Got the day started early at 04:30 hours. We were already out at 4 o'clock in the morning getting things done. And we're on our way to have a little bite to eat here. We're in the Bowery in Lower Manhattan. I love my city, bro. I tell you, it's just energy, energy, energy. And I'll tell you, since I've been back in New York, definitely gotten back into shape. Past 10 days, we've been doing a lot of rapid movement, a lot of walking. And I tell you, I feel a lot better. When I was back in Indiana, I just consumed a lot of sugar, which was detrimental to my diabetes and my health in general. But since coming back here, I've consumed a lot of water, dropped a lot of weight, just done a lot of exercise, a lot of weight carrying. I carry about a good 60 pounds on my back, so it's good that, you know, do a lot of stair climbing. And overall, it's been beneficial. And it hasn't been easy, and I don't want it to be easy, because nothing easy is working. You gotta fight for the goal. And for me, this is definitely something that should be considered urban survival. Definitely, you want to definitely be on point for this, because if you're not prepared to operate and have all your knowledge about where to go and what to do and how to survive out here, especially coming into the winter time, because I tell you, it was about a good 45, 43 degrees out here this morning. And yeah, winter's coming in. You know, I lost all my stuff, but that's all right. You know, we'll build that back, you know, because unfortunately, you know, you got to go through these things in life to wake you up. You got to shake off the fleas and the vermin, you know, because even though you try to do good for certain people, if you're not prepared with your option B, and you know, you're strictly going on just that tactic, and you don't have any backup plan to protect yourself, you're going to take a loss. And so I took a loss, but you know what? You know, as much as it pained me for that sacrifice, I can definitely build back, because that's what champions do. And I refuse to lose. So we'll let it go at that. And again, this is going to be day 10 urban survival training. And you know, if you look at it like a military boot camp, then you're gonna prosper. You know, you can look at this life as one of two things. You can look at this life as woe's me, my life is shambles, or you can look at this as, hey, you get your shit together and you'll be right back in the game. And that's what it's about. You're right back in the game again. And you know, what better place to do it than here? You know, New York. Opportunities are vast. And if you want to make it here, then you're going to have to batten down the hatches and knuckle up. You know what I mean? Because this place will spit you out, chew you up and spit you out. And if you're a wuss, you ain't going to make it. I can put it to you that way. But I'm from New York. I'm a Brooklyn born and raised, and you know, I love America, because you know, this is part of America right here. And you know, yesterday I was able to get back to ground zero, and you know, I was just totally floored. You know, it always pains me to get back there, because you know, one, I was there before 9/11 when I ran with Tent House and as an auxiliary fireman, and I loved it. I mean, I loved the towers. And then 9/11 happened, and you know, I survived the North Tower collapse on Vesey Street. You know, it was pretty hectic. Didn't think we were going to survive that. And then yesterday, seeing my buddy, who I haven't seen in, whoa, like maybe 2 years, man. You know, we both came through 9/11, and I'll tell you, it was good to see him again. It was good to see a few of the people yesterday. Even though Ground Zero has become very much like a Disney World spectacle, and it's unfortunate, but these are the things you have to acclimate to, and but it's beautiful being back here. And you know, I miss some of the people back home, back in Indiana and Ohio, and you know, there's some really good people that I left behind over there that I'm still friends with, and some people that have passed away. Sabrina Miller, I'd like to, you know, send my condolences to her family and friends. She was a good person, very church-going woman that, you know, she had a lot going for her, and she was a very kind-hearted person, you know. I'd like to say my condolences to her family in Wilmington, Ohio. And a lot of the good people, Father's Kitchen, you know, they were real kind to me when I first came to Wilmington. They fed me, they took care of me, they housed me, and I'll tell you, they were excellent people down there. Sister Jean, my buddy Dennis down there, he was excellent dude, very country, man. I miss some country folk, you know. Midwesterners are definitely some very cool people, and you know, I miss them. And I'd like to say hello to my Alabama folks, because I definitely have a heart for you guys in Alabama too. You guys are excellent. And you know, even though I ran into a few knuckleheads down there with those slumlords, I tell you, overall, people in Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, excellent people, very traditional, very kind-hearted, but don't ever think of crossing them, because they'll bury your ass in the wood with the snipes. So, you know, but overall, I'll tell you, it was a good experience in the Midwest. I was able to find peace out there. You know, I was back in New York about 1.5 years ago, and in the middle of winter, I was getting stressed out, and the Midwest opened the doors for me. And you know, even though there were some negative experiences with guys that would, you know, bosses that would rip you off and not want to pay you, but hey, that's just the way it goes. That happens here in New York too. So, you know, you just can't let that drag you down. You got to stay positive and accentuate the positivity. You understand? So overall, this has been an interesting experience for me. And I'll tell you what you gonna do, man? You gonna take the red light or what? What's going on? Another one? So, you know, it's like I said, you know, like we got our knuckleheads here in New York too, as you just seen. You don't want to take the red light. But I'll tell you what, you have to accentuate the positive, and you have to stay focused on what your mission objective is. Your mission objective is not to stay at this level. Your mission objective is to put yourself back on your A game, and stay on your A game, and stay within your frame. You don't just keep to yourself, mind your business. Don't involve yourself in bullshit. You know, if you want to come up out of this level here, because right now, you know, I'm homeless, but I don't think of it as homeless. I think of it as free. You know, I don't. This is true freedom. When you don't have the, you know, you can go anywhere you want. You can start over again. This is like a blank screen. Understand? As a blank screen, you can, as an artist, draw whatever you want. An artist uses a blank screen to create. And like I do with my music on my other videos, you know. Sometimes you have to express your emotional standard, and you have to keep that in check if you want to make it out here. Because I'm going to tell you, if you don't stay positive and you don't stay focused on what you're supposed to be doing, then you're going to find yourself in a world of hurt. So you have to stay focused. This is like the military. This is like the military. You know, you have a mission objective, and you stay focused on your mission objective, and you'll make it. But if you lose track of what you're supposed to be doing, and you don't know who your allies are, because unfortunately, you know, I kind of got soft, you know. I was taken in by somebody, and you know, I basically was fooled. You know, anybody can be fooled. Everybody has a bad day. But you have to recognize the signs, and you have to break away from the negativity. Especially negative people who aren't doing anything with their lives. You know, that's something you have to learn to adjust to and remove yourself from. When you recognize that people aren't there for you, and they're just basically using you, you have to just separate yourself. And if it means taking a sacrifice, well, then you take a sacrifice. Me, I pretty much lost everything. You know, it is what it is. So let this video be a motivational video for you, that you can look at this way in two ways. You can be homeless, or you could be free to start over again. You know? If you choose to be homeless, then your life will never exceed past homelessness. But if you choose to be free again, to start over again, then the sky's the limit. I try to say this because unfortunately there's a lot of homeless people out here who are suffering and are looking for a way out, looking for motivation, because life will beat you down. I'll tell you, life will definitely beat you down, and if you're not prepared for it, it will definitely keep you on the ground. But if you try to motivate towards something positive, then you will rise above this level. More so. You know, you will rise above this level. There's a lot of hatred out here, but you know what? It is what it is. You let it brush down your back like water, and you'll be moving forward. You can choose to be a homeless person, or you can choose to take your situation, motivate yourself out of it, and rise above it. See? So, it's all in how you face it and how you deal with it. You understand? You take this lesson, and hopefully you'll take this motivational video and work above your situation. If you find yourself in this situation, you got one of two things to do. You can rise above your situation and rise above it, elevate yourself past your current situation, or you can continue to live like this and feel sorry for yourself and never get anywhere. I lost everything on account of a person that I thought I could trust, but that's a story that everybody goes through. And excuses are like assholes, and if you're going to continue to allow that to be the thing that keeps you down, then that person has victory over you. But if you choose to want victory, then you don't allow it to affect you. And you just put it like water down your back, move forward with your mission objective, and conquer. And then you'll have victory. And then you'll see that these people that basically kicked you when you were down will be the same ones coming to you later on going, oh, I'm sorry. 90% of the time they're the ones who will come back and want to kiss your ass later on in life. When they come back to kiss your ass, tell them to keep kissing it and moving on. Strength and honor. God bless. And for all you guys out there, women and men, children that are going through homelessness right now, don't think of it as homelessness. Think of it as a second chance to do something with your life. Don't allow yourself to be discouraged because of your current situation. Don't allow your past to dictate your future. There are chances out there. Miracles happen every day. You just have to believe in you and believe in God most of all, he's the shot caller. All of this is just a lesson in life. This will help you grow. But it's all in how you face the perspective. It's all in how you look at the problem. If you look at it as a problem that keeps you behind, instead of a problem that to figure out, solve, and rise beyond. It's 1 and 1, 2 and 2. You figure that out in school. How were you able to pass tests in school if you weren't able to study the situation you were in? Look at it like a military operation. This is special urban warfare training. For you militia types like me, 3% are all the way, baby. For anybody who knows what that means, you know what it's about. So, for my buddies out in Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Indiana, Ohio, I love you guys. Miss you much. Hopefully this life we'll see each other again. If not, we'll see each other in spirit. You guys take care of yourselves. God bless you from New York.